guys, how's it going? It is Monday and welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get started right away. I'm going to recognize a couple people for the bucket. I just want to let you guys know before we start with prayer. From now on, anytime that you send me a picture of your work or somehow get that back to me and let me know, I'm going to recognize you. And every single time, because I just love seeing your work, it makes me feel really happy. And it was so good seeing you guys yesterday. That made me really happy as well. So yesterday, you guys filled my bucket just by all your happy faces. So good to see everyone who made it yesterday and who didn't. Miss Andrews dropped off stuff this morning, so I hope you guys got that with a bright, cheery face. I wanted to recognize Wesley for doing such a great job on writing his name on the line and making sure on his sign-in sheets that he's being very precise on his name. So way to go, Wesley. I recognized Ann Faith last week, and I recognized Kason. Who is, oh, Naya. I wanted to recognize Naya. I forget sometimes, you guys. So good job, Naya, on writing and just doing all your work. You always have such a beautiful smile, and I love seeing your work. So good job. Okie dokie. Keep sending those. Anyone who is reading books, doing their work, showing me those. I want to start recognizing you and filling that bucket, okay? Before we get started, I do want to say what you need to be prepared for today. So you're going to need this board. We're going to write on this dry erase board today. Your I love sheet. This is our writing page for today. And for math, we're going to be finishing some more on our hundreds chart. But you're also going to be doing this. So I'm going to explain this to you. You don't need this during the video, but I'm going to show you what to do in the video, and you can come back to it. But what you will need that we'll be doing together is this and this. Okay? And your hundreds chart, excuse me. Just a reminder also that if you want to send me a picture of your home poster with your address on the back, this is something I want you to know. So Ms Rash lives in Seattle, right? And this is the number of my house and the street I live on. 821 NE Northeast 95th Street. Okay, so even if you know your number and your street, I really want you and your city, okay? Those are the things I want us to focus on. Okie doke, let's go ahead and get started in prayer. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here, ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okie dokie, gang. I'm going to go right into this because I'm reading a book to you today, so it's kind of a longer one, and that ties into our math, so I just want to get focused and get going. Okay, here we go. Today is what month? May. Good job. 18th, 2020. Again, we're working with those ordinal numbers, right? It's not 18, it's 18th when we say the dates. If we were counting over here, it'd be 18. So May 18th. Here we go. What does this say, friends? Days of the week. Go ahead. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, yesterday was Sunday. You went to sleep. You woke up. And today is now Monday. You'll be signing in on Monday on your sign-in sheet on that line. Again, working on making those letters all the same size. So it's Monday. Good job. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. So yesterday, Sunday. Today is Monday, and tomorrow is Tuesday. Okay, you were going to go ahead and do your weather chart on your own because it might be different. I had sun. Now I have clouds. There must have been rain last night because my deck was wet. So go ahead and you document what it is that is going on in your neighborhood. Okay, so I'm going to move us over to our workstation. And at this point, I'm going to want you to have your hundreds chart and your writing board, right? Your writing sheet, and then the writing page for today too. Okay, here we go. I hope everyone had a great weekend. We are going to be working with your hundreds chart first. So let's go ahead and get that out. So let's go ahead and color in some of our numbers first here. We've already done our entire tens column. And remember, I told you this before, this one goes up to 120 because I want you to see those patterns, but we're just focusing on up to 100, okay? Just like our hundreds chart over here. Let's go ahead and review counting by tens really quickly. Here we go, gang. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, one more time. If for some reason you didn't do it out loud and you only did it in your head, start saying it out loud with me. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, and that is right here. You can see that we have those numbers here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's go ahead and get out of blue again. We're going to finish up this last couple of rows here. I'm going to give you a number and I want you to color it in. Find the number 7. 7. Color it in straight across and down from heaven. There's 7. Right below the number 7 is the number 17. Go ahead and color that in. So if you've colored in that and that, you've done it. 7, and underneath it was 17. Now I want you to look for the number 5. Please color the number 5. And right underneath it is 15. So right now you should have those. And I bet you can guess what our last column is for today. Number 9. Good. And then 19 is underneath it. Good. So I hope you realize and you can see some of the patterns that are starting to happen, like 5, 15, 25. Everything in this row, or excuse me, column here, ends in a 5. And same thing over here, 7, 17, 27. Everything's with a 7, right? 9, 19, 29. Everything is with a 9 in those rows, right? Okay, we're going to switch colors. I need you to find the yellow. And we're only going to go over here and do this top row for today. And I want you to find the number 2. And then I want you to find the number 4. Guys, my dog's whining for some reason. I don't know why. 2, 4. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. I wonder if you guys have ever heard that before. Sometimes it's a cheer that they do for like at games. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? St. Pius, right? Or something like that. Same thing. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we, right? You can see that. This is actually called skip counting. You skip a number and you say the other one. So 2, 4. We skipped 3 and we said 4. 6. Skipped 5. 8. Skipped 7, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Another way that they use it that you'll be hearing of them talk about is counting by twos. So when you get into kindergarten, they're going to be talking about that. And that's a strategy that you're going to be learning when you do make that jump. I know it's so crazy. If you guys don't believe it, you guys are going to be in kindergarten. Okay, we are going to switch over. So I put down your crayon and go ahead and grab a pencil. We're going to do our next row in our hundreds chart. Okay, so guys, don't get frustrated if this is hard for you. I get it. We are all trying our best, right? Here we go. So we ended at 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 61. 6 and a 1. Okay. 62. Again, if you are confused and feeling nervous, you can put this 100 chart right next to you and look at the numbers as you go, or look at mine, or look at this one, right? I'm not saying the number rhyme anymore. I kind of think at this point we know how to make those numbers. We've been practicing the numbers 0 to 9 for a long time. So I really think we know how to do that. But if you're feeling nervous, use every piece of resource that you have. So we stopped at 62. Now we're doing 63, a 6 and a 3. So after 63 comes 64. Then we have what? 65. I'm going a little bit fast. I'll slow down. So 65 is a 6 and a 5. Now we're doing 66. 66. I get that this is hard, but we're really working on trying to write in small spaces or more controlled spaces, right? Now we're going for 67. A 6 and a 7. Now we have 68. A 6 and an 8. 8's tricky. Make us like the letter C or a curve and then flip it around and pull it up. Go slow if you have to, right? 68. Next is 69. And what's after 69? 70. Excellent. Okay, so there's our math writing practice for today. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our math charts for right now. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, we're going to do just a couple of, so the next two pieces we're going to work on are these two things for handwriting, okay? So here, we're going to do this really quick. We're going to just write a couple rhyming words. Our rhyming word today is fan. Fan is the word that we're going to be rhyming with. I'll go ahead and put that right here for us. Oopsie doodles. Oh my. Will it stay? There we go. Okie doke. So we're going to be writing with fan. Fan is F-A-N. You don't have to write that. That's our rhyming word. I just wanted to write it bigger for you in case you couldn't see it. Okay? So up on here, we're going to do two words that rhyme with fan. If I gave you the word, sound, what would that be if it was rhyming with fan? It would be tan. You're going to write it. Tan. T. We're doing lowercase. T. So straight line down. And then a cross in the middle. It's like Jesus's cross. I'm going to move this over, gang, so you guys can see a little bit better, okay? T. And then an A and an N. The A starts here. So a circle and a line. And straight line down and back up. Tan. And the next one we're going to do to practice lowercase is tan, fan, man. Now the lowercase m is tricky, and I told you this. It looks totally different than the uppercase one. We are starting at the belt line. Down, back up, and a curve, and a curve. Do it again. Ready? Down, back up with a curve, and a curve. And then we do our A, circle, and a line, and your N, down, back up, and around. So we've made 3 rhyming words today. We rhymed with fan, tan, and man. Fan, tan, man. Oh my goodness, we have so many more we could do. Fan, tan, man, can, ban. Rhyming words are fun. Okay, so now we're going to do our writing page, guys. I'm going to do part of this with you. So right now, get your pencil. And I'm going to show you what you're going to be writing because I want you to recognize we went right straight from these this line where you're using, again, the headline, the belt line, and the foot line to this page right here. And I want you to see each one of these is a line. Remember, Ms Rash showed you this. Right now, this looks really busy. And it might confuse you. But look, here's one row where you write words. And when those are all filled up, then you can come down to this row and add more. You might not even get to that. You might even just write on this row today. It's all about what you're writing about and how much you're writing. But I just wanted to let you know that you have lots and lots of space to write words. You don't have to cram it and squish it all onto this, okay? So I'm going to help you rewrite. You're writing about something you love today. And I was going to give you a little bit of an idea of what you could do, but it's really up to you. I love God. I love my mom. I love Dad. I love, if you have a brother or a sister, I love candy. I love chocolate. I love princesses. I love robots. I love Earth. So many different ways that you can go. Guys, my puppy is whining. I think he's okay. I'm going to go ahead and let it go. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you. So we're going to be starting. We're rewriting the word I love. That's a fancy L. So you might not have recognized it. Well, we're going to write that word here. We're going to write a sentence. I love, and then you can write here what you love. Okay, so let's do the first part together. You're going to get your pencil. I'm writing in this so you guys can see it. So we're going to start with I, the letter I. Straight line down, across at the top, and across at the bottom. I. Now we're going to write love. We're doing a lowercase L. O. Straight line down. Ah. What's that letter? Ah. Oh, you do it at the belt line. It's small. Now we're doing a V. Starting at the belt line again. Down and back up. L. That O looks wonky, Ms Rash. O, V. And now we're doing the E. Straight line out, up, and around. I love. I'm going to write the word dogs. I love dogs, right? D, O, G, S. I mixed uppercase and lowercase. I just wanted to show you guys that you can write in whatever's the best way for you. Okay, so I don't know what you're going to be writing about today, but I am letting you know that I really want a lot of color. And I think you guys get nervous on what I mean by that. Well, if I'm doing a dog, I should add grass maybe, right? There's one color right there. I could add some flowers. If I'm outside, if you're inside and it's your mom or dad you're writing about, or the earth, you could do the sky. I mean, you have to think. If you get confused, you should ask mom and dad to give you some ideas, right? So there's one flower, and then I can do another flower. And then I'm going to do my dog over here, right? So right now I have 1, 2, 3 colors already, and I haven't even drawn my dog just by adding grass and flowers. So I want you to see how when you add a little bit to your picture, it's really important to Ms Rash that your pictures really stand out, okay? That's something I want you to be doing for your writing for when you're in kindergarten. Okay, this is gone, and this will go away. I am actually going to read you a story right now. And I haven't done that very often. And when we're done with the story, we're going to be using these materials to make one of the characters in the story. So as I'm reading the story, I'm wondering if you're going to identify what character it is. But this is a map, or excuse me, a math story map. We're going to be using it tomorrow. I'm going to start teaching you something new about math. It's called subtraction. So we've been talking a lot about putting things together and making things bigger and bigger and bigger by adding them. And we've done lots of addition. But now I'm going to start teaching you about subtraction. And so today, your job is going to be making your story map. And I'll show you how to do that after we read this really quick. And then tomorrow, we're going to be writing sentences based off of that. And I'm going to show you. But right now, it's called 10 apples up on top. Now, in this story, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of what I call math words. So I want to know if when I'm saying this, if you can identify them, okay? 10 apples up on top. 1 apple up on top. 2 apples up on top. So right now we can see that they're just adding them, right? Look, you, I can do it too. Look, see, I can do 3. 3, 3, 3. I see. You could do 3, but I can do more. You have 3, but I have 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Look, see now, I can hop with 4 apples up on top. Hop and top rhyme. This is kind of a rhyming book. And I can hop up on a tree with 4 apples up on me. It's kind of a daredevil, huh? Look here, you two. See here, you two. I can get 5 on top. Can you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am so good, I will not stop. 5, now 6, now 7 on top. 7 apples up on top. I am so good, they will not drop. Look at him, he's balancing on the wire. He's like, these aren't going to drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wanted to make sure there was 7. 5, 6, 7. Fun, fun, fun. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, he counted backwards. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Counting down. But see, we're as good as you. Look, now we have 7 too. And now, see here, 8. 8 on top. 8 apples up. Not 1 will drop. 8, 8, and we can skate. Look now, we can skate with 8. But I can do 9 and hop and drink. You cannot do this, I think. We all are very good, I think. With 9, we all can hop and drink. Mm-hmm. 9 is very good, but then, come on and see, we will make it 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, so 10, 20, 30. Look, 10 apples up on top. We are not going to let them drop. Look out, look out. I see a mop. Oh, she looks cranky. I will make the apples fall. Get out, you one and all. She's trying to shoo them out. Come on, come down the hall. We must not let our apples fall. Oops, sorry. Out of our way, we cannot stop. We cannot let our apples drop. This is not good. What will we do? They want to get our apples too. The birds are coming down to eat them. Look. They will get them if we let them come. We cannot let them get them. These guys are on a mission. Look out! The mop! The mop! The mop! Oh my goodness. So look at their challenges. She's going to tell them, go away. You're not coming in the house with all those apples. This guy's like, hey, you just went through my tennis game, and these guys are trying to eat them on the top. What will they do? You cannot stop our apple fun. Our apples will not drop. Not one. Oh. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. We have to make the apples fall. Now they're all chasing them. Oh my goodness. They must not get our apples down. Come on, come on. Let's get out of town. Apples, apples, up on top. All of this must stop, stop, stop. Now, all our fun is going to stop. Our apples all are going to drop. Uh-oh. They're going to run into the back of that apple truck. Kerplop. Look, 10 apples on us all. What fun, we will not let them fall. Oh, all the apples that were in that truck fell out when they went kerplucked and landed on everybody's head. So now they all have 10. Oh my goodness. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Oh my goodness. Ta-da. So did you see, because I was able to count by tens, how much easier it was for me to count these piles? Because I knew how to count by 10, right? I didn't have to go 1, 2, 3. I'd be here for a long time. No, I instantly knew there was already 10 in here, so I counted by tens. I went 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's why I'm trying to teach you to count by 10 so you can start to become a faster math counter as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and make what I call our map. So now I think you guys know, whoopsies, Ms Rash, oh my stars, who this character is going to be and how we're going to do that, okay? So I'm just going to show you when you are done, and I didn't finish my story map, you guys, but you're going to have the tiger character. I'm going to show you how to make that out of this, okay? You're going to have your apples, and there's 10 of them. So today I want you to make this map. I've already cut out my apples. Ta-da! And I'm going to put them on my story map here. I'll show you guys that in just a minute. But I also gave you a cloud to put into the sky. If you have the yellow paper from last week, why don't you make a sun? Again, we're trying to add detail to our pictures, right? I do not consider this complete. Ms Rash is not done. I went and got some green from the other day to make some grass, okay? So I want you to really work on your math story map. Tomorrow we're using this to do subtraction problems. But today you're going to make it, okay? So first thing you have is 10 of these apple circles, right? So I want you to cut these out. The plastic bag that your materials are in, when you're done cutting these out, I want you to put them back into your plastic bag and then put those two pincher fingers on the top and seal it shut so you have them for tomorrow. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of time. You got 10 circles to cut out. Pinchers. I'm grabbing my paper here. If you hold this big paper down here, look, womp. You can't cut it like that. You have to start here and support your paper with your fingers and then cut this one out. And I'm literally, when I cut it, look, turn, 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 turn. And then it gets a little bit harder, but you can do it. Boom. I'm just dropping them on the ground. If you want to cut this extra part off, you can, or you can just keep cutting. Cut, cut, cut. And then cut, 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 right? Pop. One more. Here we go. Cut, cut, cut. So you guys see this, right? So when you're done, I've already made the circles for you. This is good muscle work as well. Okay, so you'll have your 10 apples cut. I just showed you how to do that. I'm not going to continue to do that because I think you know. I want to show you how to make your tiger. So you have a piece of paper that looks like this. I've kind of put it in a place where you'll be able to cut them out and then glue it together, okay? So as you can see, ears, head, body, and arms. And I'll show you my guy here so you guys can kind of see why I did it that way for you so you can kind of see, okay? And once you glue it together, you'll see it. Head, circle, ears, body, and the arms, okay? We're going to do this together, so get your scissors out if you want, or just watch me. So when I cut out the body, I'm doing that one first because it's the biggest piece, and I can come back. Just don't throw anything away because it's all on here. Okay, again, I have to turn it because it has curves. Whoopsie doodles, Ms Rash. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so now you can kind of see there's his body, right? I'm going to just do another part of his head because I want you to see how I'm going to start to put this together, because I think some of you get nervous when you see things like this. You don't see how it comes together, and I want to show you, okay? So now I have his head. Look, now I'm just going to put a little glue and glue them together like so. I'll do that really quickly with you to show you. Now, when you're done, so again, here's his little head. And that looks kind of silly right now. Well, we need to add his ears and his arms. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put one of his feet on really quickly, because I think you guys know how to do this. We used to do art all the time in class, right? So here, I just cut out one of his legs from down here. Here's his leg. Again, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of your paper, right? And then I'm putting him on here. Now, if you noticed, this doesn't really look like a tiger at all. I'm not going to sit here and cut out the rest of this tiger to show you how to put the rest of his body on here. I think you guys get leg, arm, ear, and ear. I want to show you something about how I did this part, okay? Because I think adding the face is really what makes him look like a tiger. Now I'm going to take this down so you guys can see. Now remember, here's his body, here's your body, here are the head, the legs. I'm going to show you how to make the feet like this, okay? And then also his head, and then what I call the little paws. So let me get him on here. I guess I should have done a hand piece for you guys too. Let me go ahead and cut one of those out really quick, so I can show you how to do this in case you like the way that mine looks. Again, you can make your tiger any way you want. And then, of course, I have to cut out, I'm just going to do one side of his body really quickly for you guys. So now I'm doing an ear. Whoa. Okay. So now I have half of his body done, right? I want to show you what I'm going to do, because right now I don't think it looks a lot like a tiger. So here's his face and his paw. So this bottom paw, look, it's just 3 lines, you guys. So right at the edge, go 1, 2, 3. There's one of his paws. And you would do it on the other paw as well, right? For this part of his paw, it's a circle with 3 lines. I did a circle in the middle. And then I went 1, 2, 3. See? Circle with this. Now this, if you notice, these are triangles, you guys. They're just turned over on their side. If you can make the letter A or the letter V, you can do this. So you go to the edge of your paper over here and just make the letter V and then fill it in. Letter V, fill it in. Letter V, fill it in. Then I'm going to this side and I'm going to pretend like out and down, like the letter V or A, whatever you want to say, right? But really, it's just a line up and a line down, gang. And these will represent his tiger stripes for me. If you want to do tiger stripes all the way across your tiger, you can do that too. It's your artwork. He needs eyeballs, a nose, and then I like to do these little mouths like this and give them some whiskers. Okay, that's my tiger. Again, you can do your tiger any way you want, but you do need your tiger map for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're making math sentences with this, and we are going to be using the apples to put on top of our character's head, right? Oh, maybe I can just use these little red pieces as apples for today. Oh, that's kind of fun. So like these would represent the apples. Okay, so we'll have different starting points. So like if there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples on his head, I'm going to take this character off real quick. You guys, oh no. And 2 dropped off. What is it? 5. Sorry, I'm going to write this out because this is what we're doing tomorrow. We had 5, right? 5, because we're working on a new thing. Take away, minus. It is not addition. It's taking away. We're taking away apples. And I said 2. Here are the 2 equals, what's left over on his head? 1, 2, 3. Oh, so 5 apples, take away the 2, leaves 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to be doing. If you want to play with this a little bit today, you can. But tomorrow, we're going to be writing math sentences using this story map. So you're going to need it and practice a little bit with it to understand it, okay? So bye, guys. Have a great day. And be sure to get outside. Today is Monday, which would be a PE day. I know it doesn't look sunny, but get outside. Here's a challenge. Anyone who can show me some of their exercise from outside, any exercise. You could be shooting hoops. Carter, you're good at basketball. Same with you, Titan. You can be working in your garden. That's exercise. You could be doing bike riding. I know that Aunt Faith, you just learned how to ride that bike. So who knows? Show me your exercise. I will mention you tomorrow in the bucket. Okay, gang. Bye-bye.